jumping into the portal, diving into the land of Dawn here. Live Rebellion versus EVOS Legends.
Going back into the composition here for both of the teams. Rebellion Zion, they are going full into that burst potential that they have, right?
Yeah.
But once those have been baited out, it doesn't seem like they are going to be able to withstand in a prolonged fight against EVOS Legends, realizing they have Pendragon, they have Taz, and they have Clover as well.
Yo, it seems like EVOS Legends with Lunox and as well as Beatrix in your composition, it seems like their Fire Spike will, oh my god, a play perhaps, but no. Yeah, they are perhaps putting their basket into the mid game as well as the late game. But no-oh.
Dreams just so lethal on that Abyssal Arrow. A very good catch as Sutsujin was able to actually take that kill, so that's value already in the early stage for EVOS.
It's a bit more difficult for Rebellion Zion to have that pressure in that early game as well. There you go, Clover able to get another kill on the board, and it doesn't stop there. Fearless goes in as well. It's going to be able to trade that kill for themselves, but wow, so much aggression all around from the side of EVOS Legends. And going back to my point is that because Wijanarko is put on someone like Rafaela, he is going to be able to maneuver around the map better because of additional movement speed that he has. But this time he can't make those playmaking moments for Rebellion Zion.
Crazy early game kill pressure for EVOS Legends here. But again, yeah, they were able to take 2 kills, even in the mid lane. Kagura losing against the Lunox. And there's just so much kill pressure from that Selena, Gani.
Seems like Dreams has placed the arrow so effective, but oh my god, there's a play top side.
Dyron still able to buy some time again. Dreams able to find the Abyssal Arrow is tossed, jumps in the Chaos Assault, taking Wijanarko down. And Suelo jumps in with the Yin Yang overturn, not able to really take Todd down just yet. Fearless has rotated up top. They're going to look for the play. Retribution battle for the Turtle. EVOS Legends very smartly disengage. Fearless jumping in, and another Abyssal Arrow connects onto Suelo. Dreams, does this man miss?
It seems like as of right now, this guy can't miss, Mirko. And well, Rebellion has the space here. It seems like all of the resources from side of EVOS Legends has been wasted, and first neutral objective falls to the hands of Rebellion Zion. And as of right now, Highs has been taken down once, so their main agenda is to make sure Highs is safe.
You're right. They really need to prioritize that, especially when it comes down to that mid moment. We need to see Highs be able to get that power spike, even though it is going to come rather later than Clover on the Beatrix. But we can see now EVOS Legends already rotating towards this bottom side, putting additional pressure with the kill pressure that they already have.
The pathing, Gani, from Sutsujin is just phenomenal here. Again, this is something that we need to note down. Highs is just having fun in that bottom side, but Sutsujin actually opted to go for the Demon Slayer. This is something that we don't usually see from Julian Jungle. Usually we do see the Mystery Shop just to get a little bit more damage in that stage. But he has gone for the Demon Slayer, and now he's going to be pinning Wijanarko down. Clover picking up that kill with his Renner. 4-1. As Highs is still recalling that bottom side. I don't know if you're gonna be, if you want to be recalling that much here. As Sutsujin jumps with the enhanced chain, and man, what an amazing prediction by Dreams. Again, maneuvering with his team. Taz also rotating down below, trying to look for a cheeky kill. As Clover just goes onto it. Taz with the Chaos Assault, almost finding the kill. Enhanced chain connecting onto Wijanarko. Still able to pop the Holy Baptism, and Suelo jumps in onto Taz. Fearless has the heavy spin. He's going to be able to bring Clover back all around for Rebellion to look for that trade. They are able to get a few kills on the board, but it's still EVOS Legends with a 1,000 gold lead.
Yeah, but they were a little too aggressive and stayed a little too long there for Rebellion Zion to be able to respond to that. And in return, what initially was them with the entirety of the map pressure has been diminished little by little, as now you can see that Rebellion Zion have already started to rotate towards this next objective in that Turtle.
It was a little bit greedy perhaps from the side of EVOS Legends. They overstayed downstairs, and yeah, of course the response from the side of Rebellion will come the reinforcements, and they managed to capitalize. We'll see the retribution battle here.
Let's see. It's actually going to be won out by Sutsujin, the rookie monster here. As Taz is going to be caught here. Holy Baptism locking him in his place for Highs to pick up the kill. As he goes for the recall again, Highs He's so confident. He's been taken down once, but he's able to equalize there. Again, they got a kill, but it's traded in for a turtle.
Seems like now EVOS Legends, they are still focusing bot side here with Janarko and as well as Highs trying to clear bot side. But once again, it seems like with this Selena Dreams, he's been harassing the members from the side of Rebellion, and it's job, right? It's his task.
Oh, Fearless though, still able to find that purple buff Retribution. Goes in for the dash, unable to find Sutsujin, who used the Retribution to get a little bit more movement speed and even slowing down the Akai. But again, 6 minutes in, it seems like both teams want to just chill out for now, right? We got to talk about that power spike. When is it going to hit? For Beatrix, it's going to hit much faster. You just need the Hunter Strike to actually deal that much damage. But for Highs on the Claude, waiting for that Golden Staff, it's going to quite a bit of time.
Yeah, they needed a little bit more time, and that presents the question what the idea of Rebellion Zion was in the first place. But there you go, with Janarko opening up the map a little too hastily, is going to be taken down, and that's just going to keep helping EVOS Legends secure their top in that moment. But now Suelo
Gonna get caught in the enhanced chain, goes for the overturn, and Pendragon is there to go for the kill under the turret. Fearless jumps in with a heavy spin, Dyra jumping in on the 3 members, immobilizing them, but no damage here. He just finds a kill onto Taz, not on the other members, as Clover has rotated into that mid lane. Fearless backs up. That's a Renner shot to clear out the waves, as they might be looking for a siege, but Janarko will stop that from happening.
Remember that this problem is the fact that EVOS Legends, this is their game to win. If Rebellion Zion can't pick up the pace, can't set the momentum to their own hands, it's going to be EVOS Legends actually being able to come out on top. Especially look at this, Clover already getting another kill, and he's going to keep scaling in towards that late game. Now though, Rebellion Zion already once again trying to set up for this turtle, but I don't know. I don't think they can get this.
Yeah, a man disadvantage. Janarko is going to go there with the Holy Baptism, finding Sutsujin, heavy spin as well, but enhanced chain comes in. Fearless still able to secure the turtle. Presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series, on point with a heavy spin there. But EVOS Legends are still leading. With that though, Sutsujin wants to go and counter jungle with Demon Slayer Emblem. Needs to be very careful. He does have the enhanced sword, won't be able to use it, but that's going to be the Falling Star Moon to lock him down. But it's all just a bait. It's all just a distraction. As in the top side, Clover is able to take down a turret.
Speaking of Clover, he has BOD and he built Wind of Nature early, so he somehow respects the damage outcome, especially from Highs, which I like. His decision making there to build Wind of Nature early. Meanwhile, DHS has been collected there from the side of Highs, so again, he needs Golden Staff to really have that power sniper. No.
Suelo jumping in with the Yin Yang overturn. Fearless picking the kill up. Taz still having the brilliance to jump out, and both teams, they disengage once again, but Rebellion are looking for a setup in that mid lane. Pendragon needs to be careful. He can be bursted down here. Highs, there you go. The power spike finally reached by Highs. That's the Golden Staff already built up. Pendragon zoned away.
Slowly but surely though, Rebellion Zion, they're starting to put and prevent EVOS Legends from doing anything, but man, what?
Who's the assassin now? It's
Clover!
Beatrix.
4-1-1 KDA so far, able to get so many kills on the board. So much damage has been placed on Rebellion Zion. Their members are getting assassinated one by one.
This is why we thought that Rebellion Zion with the first pick would secure Beatrix on Highs, but seems like Clover on this Beatrix is also like, yeah, you don't pick up the Beatrix, let me show my Beatrix. Again, with the 4-1-1 stat, it's pretty good. 2.5 gold established. Sutsujin looks for an invade as well.
It's a very fresh take on the Beatrix right now. Fearless is going to go in for Sutsujin, who is able to actually steal that purple buff away, I believe. Fearless wasn't really able to secure that one. Maybe, no, he did use the Retribution too. He just got out-retried by Sutsujin. As both teams now look to try to contest the first Lord of the game. But again, it all comes down to setup. They're going to have to manipulate the waves properly first.
They need to wait a little bit as well because both of them have used their Retribution. So buying time is going to be the name of the game. As you can see here, Highs is trying to punish that top side, but unfortunately is receiving too much damage. And in the mid side here, already brawls around the board. So both of them are waiting for that proper setup, waiting for their proper engage. And Rebellion Zion, they need to be able to utilize their wombo combo capacity.
Oh my goodness, there you go, the collapse coming in as Dreams jumps in deep to secure the kill. He will lose his life though, it's a 1-for-1 as Taz now is going to be caught in the midst of it. Taz still able to flicker out. A 1-for-1, both roamers taken down. But Rebellion have more pressure so far. Clover gets the snipe onto Swaylo. Not enough to take him down though, as Sutsujin here with his tank build is able to zone Fearless away.
It seems like EVOS Legends, they are somehow getting the job done here, establishing a healthy amount of gold lead, and Dreams his performance has been astounding, with this Abyssal Arrow landing on towards the right prios. But Rebellion Zion, they can turn this around by somehow targeting Clover, and as well as Taz. The main damage dealer needs to be picked off. If not, I think that collapsing on Dreams is not really worth it.
Full team fights.
Though. It's scary because Rebellion Zion, who can they look to create those moments, to be able to take down Taz as well as Clover, right? Okay, you have the stun coming in from Wijanarko's ultimate as well, but someone like Swaylo, he does have the damage, he does have that burst potential, but it needs proper setup to land and be used at the utmost capacity. And it's really difficult to see how Rebellion Side can do that because they need to prioritize that wombo combo, whereas from EVOS Legends, it's a little bit more flexible. Dreams can land the Abyssal Arrow, they can go for the pickoff as well. Pendragon has damage, there's just so much that they can play with.
There is, right? Oh, wait a minute. Fearless actually is able to find Pendragon there, and they instantly burst him down there. Pendragon is still able to survive for so long. He actually gets out, baiting the team in. Rebellion Zion baited in by Pendragon as Dreams is able to find another Abyssal Arrow. High jumps into the Blazing Duet, but Clover's here to come and play. Getting caught in the yin-yang overturn. It's turned around as Dyron jumps in. Again, caught in the Abyssal Arrow. It's a 3-4-1. All on the hands, on the back of Pendragon, baiting them in.
And notice that Dyron was going in for the kill onto him, but still he was able to evade. So a lot of time as well as manpower was baited from the side of Rebellion Zion on EVOS Legends. They're going to be able to get this Lord uncontested.
Oh, Retribution coming in. Highs almost going for that steal, but the Lord slain presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series.
It was interesting. Oh, Swaylo might be caught here. Oh, never mind. Still has the flee. But yeah, back again to the previous fight. It seems like they caught the wrong target. I was saying earlier that they should prioritize Taz as well as Clover, but if you take a look at the items, Kagura though can burst Clover indeed with that lightning truncheon, and perhaps Glaive is on his way. That is going to be deadly. Meanwhile, Lunox already with 3 items here. Claws of Destiny, not lightning truncheon. He opted for a Glaive and as well as Genius One. Why? Because there are very limited Athenas on the side of Rebellion Zion. Only Rafaela, only Wijanarko has built that Athena, and with that Genius One, it just adds penetration. We'll see here the siege from side of EVOS.
Clear as well for the bottom side. Another Abyssal Arrow. Dreams has just been so lethal here in this game. Another one connecting onto Highs. Man, can you stop this? Okay, there you go. Finally missed something. He's human, he's human. We can attest, he's human here. But coming into this game, again, it's EVOS Legends with a 5,000 gold lead, and Rebellion Zion, they're forced to play reactively, passively. This is not what you want to be. Not a situation that you want to be in for Rebellion, as again, they're a dive comp.
They've been performing responsibly since that early game. They weren't able to get anything on the map. Sure, they were able to get 2 turtles in hindsight, but other than that, there has not been any conversion to the initial lead that they have. And now EVOS Legends, they're pushing the tempo once again, taking that tower in that top side. The mid side is still standing strong, but it seems like that might be the next target. But meanwhile, Rebellion Zion in that bottom lane.
At this point, right, EVOS Legends, they are suffocating Rebellion Zion. You're right, Eterna, they are slowly and surely building, expanding their space. And Rebellion Zion has no answer except perhaps a forced team fight, which is somewhat hard, realizing that a lot of the heroes...
Oh my god, well, one shot and the minions... Oh my god. Oh man, Beatrix. It's always fun to watch Beatrix, but in the mid lane as well, Wijanarko goes in for the Holy Baptism, catching Taz. Fearless with a heavy spin as well as High jumps in with a Blazing Duet, catching the kill, getting the kill onto Taz. Enhanced Sword popped in by Sutsujin. High is still able to dodge away from the Abyssal Arrow as Dyron jumps in onto Clover. Needs to be careful though, the Wesker damage is coming in, almost taking Dyron down. Oh, he takes him down. Yo, Bam Beatrix, it's not legal. What is that damage? Dyron is a tank, my guy.
So unfair the damage output coming in from him right now. And Taz was traded though for 2 members, still worth it for EVOS Legends at the stage. And did you see the item next built by Taz?
Holy crystal, whoa.
What?
The tanks aren't tanks when you have a Beatrix.
Exactly.
What happened?
Combined with Lunox, the tanks won't survive here in this line of battle, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at the Lord. The Lord only what? 2 members were on that Lord, Enhanced Lord, and it just melts immediately. And after that, yeah, Taz just adds Holy Crystal to his arsenal. A lot of damage expected by this guy. Rebellion Zion, it's hard now. There were a couple of perhaps opportunities earlier, but now it seems like it is very hard. They can turn this game around if and only if EVOS Legends makes a blunder.
EVOS Legends has so much damage. It's unfair. Like, Lunox with only her 3 core items already hurts. Given the fact that he's already secured that Holy Crystal as well, that damage is going to go up tenfold with the additional magic power he has. And now they're going in for the siege. EVOS Legends at their prime, and 1 snipe brings Heist to less than half health. How are Rebellion Zion expected to survive the damage output coming in from EVOS Legends now?
Oh my god. I don't know. They have so much range, they have so much pick, and Clover just finished the Heptaseas. So he did that much damage without the Heptaseas. Eterna. Now with the Heptaseas, and now Dreams. Okay. I was you know, holding my breath because Swaylo was in the sights, and that's the reason. No, he misclicked. No, he pressed the flicker over in front. Fearless now panicking, goes in for the heavy spin. Taz is able to take him down. Pendragon collapsing on towards Highs, putting him back onto the Abyssal Arrow. It is a disaster for Rebellion Zion. EVOS Legends, they go in for the base. Clover flickering forward, getting the kill while hitting the turret. Get Beatrix out of here. EVOS Legends sealing the deal 1-0, leading in the series.
Wow, that was... oh my god, I can't even say that was close.